Hi guys, Ivona here and welcome to your evening Pilates routine. With a foam roller, we're going to be releasing tension from the body, stretching, unwinding, and releasing all the tension after a long days at work. Let's begin. So we're gonna start lying down on the foam roller, and you want to make sure you get a nice long roller because some of the rollers can be quite short. So you want a roller where the whole body can fit on the roller, okay? So whole of the back is resting on the roller, including your buttock and your head. And then I want you to just place the hands on the rib cage. And we're gonna start with the breath. So we're gonna take a nice big inhale through the nose. And big exhale through the mouth. Taking a sigh out. And again, big inhale through the nose. And big exhale through the mouth. And we're just gonna do that 2 more times. Feel free to close your eyes if you wish. Inhale. And big exhale. And again, nice big inhale through the nose. Pause at the top, exhale through the mouth. Good. And then from here, we're gonna reach your arms up to the ceiling, palms facing towards each other. And then as you inhale, you're just gonna reach the arms towards the ceiling, lifting the shoulder blades away from the floor. And then as you exhale, gliding the shoulder blades back onto the rib cage. So inhale, reach the fingertips towards the ceiling. And then exhale, melting the shoulders away from the ears. And inhale, reach the arms up, fingertips reaching to the ceiling. Exhale, shoulder blades sliding on your rib cage. And inhale, reach. Exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale. Good. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let the shoulder blades melt down. Inhale to hold. And then as you exhale, just open the arms into T position. Hands should be in line with the shoulders. Bottom ribs are drawn in. Take a nice big inhale. And then exhale, bringing your arms back up to the ceiling. Let's do it 2 more times. So big inhale. Big exhale, we're gonna open the arms into T position, hands in line with the shoulders, bottom ribs nice and heavy. Inhale to hold. Exhale to return. And we got one more. Big inhale. Big exhale. We're gonna open the arms into T position. Big inhale. And exhale. Arms to the ceiling. Turn your hands towards your knees. Big inhale. And then as you exhale, reach the arms over your head, but without arching your back. So we're gonna keep the bottom ribs drawn in as you reach the arms over the head. And then inhale, arms back up to the ceiling. And exhale, reach the arms over the head. And then inhale, arms to the ceiling. And let's do it one more time. So exhale, reach the arms over the head. Ribs in, try not to arch your back. And inhale, arms to the ceiling. And exhale, we're gonna reach the arms over the head and then draw a circle and reach your arms back up to the ceiling. And exhale, arms go over the head, circle around and back up to the ceiling. And let's do 2 more. So arms over the head, circle around and back up. Last one. And arms back up. We're gonna reverse direction. So arms go by your side, out to the side and up to the ceiling. Don't forget to breathe. Try to keep your ribcage very still. If your shoulders feel painful or you have some sort of tightness in your shoulders, you can also place the fingertips on top of the shoulders and you can draw circles instead. Let's do one more. Good, nice. And then we're gonna inhale as you exhale. We're gonna open the arms like this. So elbows onto the floor and then rotate your forearms out. So ideally your forearms should be on the ground, but if you really feel really tight in your upper body, in your pecs, in your chest muscles, you can always put pillows underneath your forearms to raise your forearms. And then chest nice and open, bottom ribs heavy. And we're just gonna close our eyes and we're just gonna enjoy this nice stretch across the chest. Focus on your breath. You're gonna inhale through the nose. Pause at the top. And exhale through the mouth. Nice big inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. Couple more rounds of these nice deep breaths. So inhale. Pause. Exhale. Inhale. Pause. Big exhale through the mouth. Bottom ribs heavy. And again, inhale. Pause. Big exhale. Relax your jaw, relax your neck. Good. Nice. Few more rounds. Inhale. Big exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. So feel free to stay here a little bit longer. You can pause the video and stay here a little bit longer if you really feel like you need to stretch your chest a little bit more. Otherwise, we're gonna move on. So just relax the arms by your side. Maybe just gently rotate your head from side to release any tension from the neck. Relax the upper body and just take a nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, just float your right leg up into tabletop and just stretch the leg up to the ceiling. So you're feeling a stretch in the hamstring. Then bend the knee and then lower your leg back down in. And then take a breath in. And then as you exhale, just float your left leg up into that 90-90 position and stretch your leg up, bend the knee, and lower back down. And again, big inhale. And then exhale, bend the knee, extend the leg up. Don't worry if you cannot straighten the leg, doesn't matter. As long as you feel a bit of a stretch in your leg, that's great. And we're gonna do that one more time on the other side. So exhale, left leg up. Stretch and bend the knee and lower back down. Good. And then slowly we're going to come off the roller. So sliding to one side, you can lying flat on your back and just hug your knees towards the chest. So nice rounded spine. And then take a big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Big inhale. Big exhale. And one more inhale. Big exhale. Good. We're going to roll over onto one side and then from your side, push yourself up. Now grab your roller and then place it sideways. And we're going to hop on the roller and we're going to roll out your thigh, the side of the thigh. So we're gonna place the top foot in front of you, and then from here we're just gonna roll the side leg. So you're going from the bottom of the hip down towards the knee, and you want to go nice and slow and just gently massaging that side leg. If you want to make it more challenging for yourself, you just bring the top leg up. And then you just rolling out either side of the leg. Try to go nice and slow. And let's just do one more. Don't forget to breathe. Nice. And then we're going to release. Let's try the other side. So, bottom of the hip. Top leg is in front of you, bottom leg straight, and we're just gonna roll the side leg. And this can be quite sore for some people, so make sure you are breathing through this. Don't hold your breath. Just massaging any tension out of that leg. If you want to make it more challenging for yourself, both legs up, feet off the ground. And breathe. So we're going from the bottom of the hip towards the top of the knee. And back up, and try to go nice and slow. Try not to rush through this. Make sure you're breathing. Good, well done. And we're gonna release for a second. And now we're gonna roll out your thighs. So we're gonna go onto your front. You're gonna bend your knees, belly button in, and then just gently rolling out the top of the thighs. And that's usually not as painful as the side leg. It feels quite nice for most people. You can have your legs straight or knees bent, whatever works best for you. And if there's a tight spot somewhere, you can just stay on it and breathe. Nice. Good, well done. And then we're gonna release. So let's take a child's pose. So we're gonna place the hands on the roller, big toes together, knees wide, and just stretch your arms forward. Forehead can be either parallel to the floor or down onto the mat. Good, we're gonna invite the breath into the back of the ribs. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more breath. Big inhale and big exhale. Good. We are gonna take your left arm under. We're gonna look towards your left hand, palm faces up, right arm stay on the roller, and we're gonna breathe here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale for 2, exhale. One more breath. We're gonna come up and swap. Left arm forward, right arm goes under, palm faces up to the ceiling. And we got 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale for 2. Inhale for 3. And exhale for 3. Well done. Look forward, come onto the hands and your knees. So the knees are going to be underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders on the roller. Draw up your belly, arch your back, relax the space between the eyebrows as you inhale. And then exhale, tuck your tailbone under, and then let the rest of the spine follow. Chin to the chest. And then lift the sit bones up. Drop the belly, arch the back, shoulders pulled back and down. And exhale, tuck with your pelvis, and then allow the rest of the spine to follow, chin to the chest, shoulders down. And we got 2 more. Drop the belly. Nice. And we exhale. Good, guys. We got 1 more. Just really enjoy the movement of the spine. And we exhale. Good, and then stay in that rounded position. Open the knees as wide as the mat. Connect your big toes. And one more time, we're gonna stretch in the child's pose. We got 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. And last breath. Inhale. And exhale. We're gonna slide the roller towards your knees as you roll up your spine. Lovely. Okay. Moving on, we're gonna lie down on your back again. So first lie down on your back. Lift your hips up. Slide the roller underneath your pelvis. Then pick your right leg up, pick your left leg up, and let your feet just drop towards your buttock. Hold the edges of the roller, and then just massage your sacrum. So going from right to left, left to right, and just massaging the sacrum. Good, and I'm gonna pause in the center. Right knee goes in, left leg goes forward. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. We are stretching your left hip here. Inhale. Exhale. Good. We're gonna swap legs. So right leg forward. Left knee to the chest. Relax your upper body. And we're gonna inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. And then just stretch both legs forward. Reach the arms over the head. Feel that belly stretching. And we're gonna breathe here. So inhale into your lower tummy. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale into your lower tummy. Exhale. And one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Then bend your knees one by one. Relax the arms. Lift your hips up. And then relax your tailbone down. Then we're gonna move the roller to one side. We're gonna place the top leg on the roller. Make sure the ankle and the knee are supported and the leg is in the right angle. Check that your spine is straight, so you're not leaning forward or backwards. Spine should be straight, arms in front of the chest, head down onto the floor, or you can use a pillow underneath your head if your head doesn't touch the ground. And then inhale, reach the top arm forward. And then as you exhale, rotate your spine, rotate your head, look towards your hand, ribs in, inhale to hold. And we exhale to close, fingertips align. Let's do this 2 more times. So inhale, reach the top arm forward. Exhale, rotate your spine, look towards your hand, ribs in, inhale to hold. And we exhale, fingertips align. We got one more, inhale, reach. Exhale to rotate your spine. Big inhale. Big exhale, good. And then the next one we're gonna hold, so reach the top arm forward, rotate your spine, and then we're just gonna hold it here. Just make sure that pushing your chest forward, so draw the lower ribs in. We're gonna, if you don't have space, you can bend the elbow or the arm can go by your ear as well. So feel free to angle the arm as you need. And we're just gonna hold and breathe. Inhale through the nose. Hold, exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, nice big inhale. Big exhale. And then we're going to come back to the center. Good. And we're going to do the other side. So feel free to roll over onto the other side, or you can switch the head with the feet. Always make sure that the bottom leg is supported by the roller. Spine is straight. Head down onto the floor on the pillow. And we're going to inhale, reach your top arm forward. Exhale, rotate. And look towards your hand if you can. Big inhale to hold. And exhale to close. Got 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate. Inhale. Exhale. Good, one more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate. Good, big inhale. Exhale, good. Next one we're going to hold, so reach. Rotate your spine. Arm either out to the side or arm by your ear. And then breathe. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale, hold. So inhale, hold, exhale. Big inhale. And exhale to close. Very nice, guys. Roll onto the back. Let's stretch our glutes now. So cross your right leg over the left leg. And now you can either stay in this position. If you want to increase the stretch, just draw your left leg in and hold behind your left thigh. Create a little curve in the lower back, tuck your chin in. Good, so now you're stretching out your glutes. And then just roll the ankles in one direction. And then roll the ankles in the opposite direction. Good, relax your feet. Take one more deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful, release. And we're gonna swap. So left leg crosses over. If your hips are really stiff, you can keep your foot down onto the ground. If you want a deeper stretch, just draw the right leg into the chest. Relax your upper body, draw the chin in, and hold the stretch. Inhale. Big exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more breath. And then just roll the ankles one direction, make sure you're breathing. And roll the ankles in the opposite direction. Good, relax your feet, relax the legs, give them a little shake. And we're going to do happy baby pose. So knees wide, feet parallel to the ceiling, and you're gonna hold the outside edges of the feet. Now, if it's too much for you, you cannot reach, you can just hold onto the shins like this, but make sure your knees are wide and your feet are parallel to the ceiling. So choose your option, open the hips, and breathe. Lower back should be nice and flat. Upper body relaxed, no tension in the neck. Good, and then release. And just stretch the legs for a moment, circle the ankles, change direction. Good, and then we're gonna bring the soles of the feet together. Allow your knees to open out to the side nice and wide. Then reach the arms over the head and hold onto the opposite elbow. Lift your hips up, tuck your tailbone under, and then allow your tailbone to release back down. Good, bottom ribs in, and we're just gonna hold this position for 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Hold, exhale through the mouth. Big inhale. Hold, exhale. And one more inhale. Hold and exhale. And then swap the arms around. Another 3 breaths here. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And last one, inhale. Hold. And exhale. Good. Release the arms. Use your hands to help you draw the legs together. Then grab your roller. We're going to slide the roller underneath your knees. Arms by your side. Palms turn up to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. A little gap between your teeth. Close your eyes. And now just breathe naturally. And we're just going to stay here for 5 minutes, just completely relaxing and breathing. Just allow your body to become very heavy, and then allow your body to release into the floor. And when you're ready, slowly, gently start to rotate your head from side to side. And then pause and then wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then one by one, hug your knees towards your chest and stretch your lower back. Take a nice big inhale. Take a big exhale. And one more big inhale. Big exhale. And then roll over onto one side and just pause there for a moment. You can fold the arm, support your head. And then when you're ready, you're going to push yourself up. And then coming to a seated cross-legged position. And then you're going to place your right hand next to your hip, left ear to the left shoulder, lengthen the spine. Stretch your neck. Lovely, and we're gonna swap. Good, release, gently rotate your head from side to side. And then pause in the center, interlace the fingers. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling, lengthen through the spine. One more breath in, and then as you exhale, roll the wrist and relax your arms. Good, I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, make sure you subscribe, comment, and share with a friend. Enjoy your evening, and I will see you on the mat soon. Bye, guys.